I don't do that. Yeah, perfect.
Yes, you can, because you don't have a landing page for what you want to do, right? It's a completely new business.
Yeah, completely. We could call it, if we want to do for this, call it like advisor growth engine or something.
Advisor growth engine, I like that.
Like
that. But yeah, I'm gonna use this demo account because the phone system and email system, and you don't have a like kind of domain for it yet. So, but I will be using the phone system and also email system in this one. So I'll just use this account. But the fact is, if I log out and go log in, you can. If I just go to the website again, you can create a landing page also here from scratch.
Nice. That's
what I mean is, oh no, sorry.
All good.
So for example, Nick at.
Do you want my drink? Do you want my normal email address?
Yeah. If you,
drinkfreddies.com. That one works. Yes, .com. Yeah.
Then you have access to it because you need to give me a. Right. So first name, Nick, and here is the great thing. I just said if you don't have, you can just create. Don't have a website, create one.
Yeah.
So brand name was.
Yeah, that's cool. I think advisor growth engine. That's a good idea.
Growth engine.
Yeah, put a capital G in there. If it was me.
Oh yeah.
I just get a bit weird
like
about it.
AGE.
Yeah.
Cool. And then describe what you're doing in 2-3 sentences.
Lead generation. Lead generation for financial advisors. Protection advisors and mortgage brokers. Maybe not even protection and mortgage brokers, really, just financial advisors.
For financial advisors, in-house, while they have full control without agency cost, for example.
Nice.
Now what you can do, it gives you an initial landing page, but of course when you create your account you can just go and play with it, tweak it, and make it better. So, but just since you have nothing, this is
good place to start.
Yeah, good place to start, exactly. Because maybe actually we go with this one, and then we just go through the whole sign-up process to actually create this account for you. And then I'll show you in the demo account how
we do it. I think the thing that's good, it's almost like it's a complete blank page at the moment. So knowing like that it can just start. I think it's almost like starting is the toughest thing sometimes. So
sorry, if you say that again, please.
I was going to say it's good to like having the idea, but then it's effectively everything is a blank page at the moment. So having stuff like this where you can it can generate the landing page, all that sort of stuff is really, really good. Because it's like, where do I start? We've got so much stuff to do. Where do I start? And the fact that it just follows a process is really good.
Exactly. And this is your landing page. Of course, you don't need to worry about the images and stuff because you don't have a media library still within the account to use your own images. But here you go. It's actually quite a nice spot on. Add more leads and grow your AUM. It uses even the terms within the financial advisors. Start using advisor growth engine today. So it's something to start with. There is some also customer testimonials and stuff you should change with what you.
And then we can edit the words in there quite easily and stuff if we want.
We just go with it now. I'll show you exactly how this works. But you have this one, and then of course you can always regenerate until you're like initially happy. But let's say we are happy with that. You're the owner, Nick.
Adam Thwaite, ADAMTHWAITE. Oh yeah, it's there.
That's right, yeah, I know your.
Yeah.
Here's a password. I just.
I'll write one down now. Yeah, I got it. If you put one in, I'll write it on this piece of paper now. So.
Yeah, because you can always change this password later.
Yeah.
I'll just put.
Put something to do with the score on Saturday. Checking.
All right. Already completely distracted.
No, sorry.
You and I can. And this is your password. I'll send it to you, but you change it because you're recording this one.
Yeah.
So now, based on the little landing page that we created, is just creating your brand color, your customer profile, who your potential customers are, doing the market analysis.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say this one. And here is where you should give me code in your,
Okay, 797734.
734.
Yeah, correct.
It's fantastic. It's just for security reasons. So we don't have a logo yet. You don't have an email address for the company yet. These are the information when you have a real website. It just captures from your website, but it knows a bit about your country. We want UK. Like instead of we wanted GBP, instead of you filling out, your AI already knows a bit about your business, the brand colors and stuff, target audience, ideal customer profile. And of course, as the owner of the business, you know all this better. You can go check, and also it already gives you suggested a campaign also for you, an AI-powered lead generation webinar for financial advisors. So let's say we are happy with all this.
Yeah, that looks really good. Can we just go on to? I was going to say no. I was going to say. In fact, we can look at it another time.
You can change all this. You have access to all this to change it.
Yeah. Just the ideal customer. I saw the little. I saw a little snippet of it. I was like, it's very good how it just brings it out. Like it's really good. Ideal customer profile. Like talks about the doubting of the quality of leads and all that sort of stuff. It's really really good.
Yeah, this stuff are not just directly ChatGPT generated and stuff. We are using like multiple APIs across internet to find, to read like Reddit reviews, to read all that to find out those information.
Yeah.
So here we go. Lots of pop-ups. Nick, whether you're aiming to conquer the world or build a financial independence business, we have got your backs.
Nice.
This is a little message from us. But now you can just go straight away and then create the campaign that it suggested to you. I just create with AI and it just does it all. But before we head to that, I'd like to show you this. We go to here. You have now a brand name, advisor growth engine. You can add your email address. And while we are here, we have to do the time zone. Time zone is super important because when you send email, social medias and stuff, it will do it based on your time zone, and also it tracks it to just make sure. It tracks it to just make sure that London, sorry, to make sure which time of the day people are most engaged and stuff. So you can just reschedule your social post a lot better. But here we have a little bit of explanation about your website, about your business. You can add a lot more to give you a bit more context about what you do, insights on the market, and also the ICP, as you mentioned, the values, goals, challenges, objections, problems. These are all here. But again, as the owner of the business, you can edit this one. Also know that this is not this is dynamic. It's not static. What that means, when you start generating leads and having conversations and stuff in your CRM, what will happen is it just learns who is your ideal customer, who are the better customers, and it keeps updating this one. So for future campaigns, it just gets better. I'll just say drinkreadies.com because it doesn't like the address to be empty. So once you have a logo and stuff, of course, you can add it here. And this is kind of your marketing playbook. When you create future landing pages and stuff, it uses the information here so you don't have to go and add address to the footer of your website and stuff. It knows all your company information here. So as a new account, you should connect your phone system and email system, which I'm going to use the demo account because those things take a little while. So we can, the question also on the landing page. This is your initial landing page here.
Nice.
If you click on it, it's super easy to kind of edit it. You just click on this one, edit image. You don't have any images in your library required yet, but we have a media library within the platform that you can go use. You have only these images, which is from your landing page now.
Yeah, nice.
But you can just upload it from somewhere else. You can change any of these text that you want, edit text and all that. You can even like, you want to add a whole new section. You're like, I want, I don't know, I want testimonials, feature section. And all you need to do is just you choose the style or frequently asked question. You choose the style and then AI will generate the content and the stuff of that for you as well. So
nice.
And so header, if you don't like it, it's quite simple to change things. Like I don't like the hero section, we call it. So okay, then which style do you want? This is style. Take a photo.
Nice.
Yeah, you get the idea. I'm just gonna head to the demo account because that is where we can't really do things. So I'm gonna log out, and then I'm going to.
All good, no rush.
To our demo account. Right. Okay. So you see my screen still?
Yeah, I can see.
So here, see, I have my phone system connected. I have multiple like phone numbers, and I say how they come handy, and also email system. So that's why we are using this account. Nice. As well in my assets now, I have lots of images, videos, and stuff which you can also just create here with AI, or you can upload yours. Okay. But then the AI will use this one to build your future landing pages or like modify the current landing pages.
Nice.
And stuff. But how to really get customers, I have a separate like Google Drive folder which I can give it to you. There is email templates, there is LinkedIn outreach and all that. But how the proven way like for us to get customers is I'll just show you how, and then also the steps after that, because once you get a customer you want to increase the amount that they pay you by adding more and more services.
Completely.
The best way that works for most of agencies is the risk-free approach, meaning you don't go and ask them, tell them to run ads for them or stuff, because there's risk and they don't know you yet to trust you yet to go run ads successfully for them. But what we do, one of the best things is using the AI agents, and you can offer it completely like performance based, because the setting up of it takes you like 2-3 minutes, and there is no cost involved with it. In it, you can offer it like completely free initially, and then based on the amount of leads that you generate for them, you can charge them. And once the trust is built, you can just offer these other services. And what are those 2 services that you can offer? Risk-free is one. One is cross-selling. Meaning, for example, if they do financial advisors, but within their firm they have mortgage as well, or they have life protection, as you
Oh
said,
yeah, okay.
other things like that. So you can create an assistant for them that goes to their previous customer. For example, let's call this one Nike. And then you can choose a channel. When it's B2C, SMS and WhatsApp work really well. For B2B, maybe email works a bit better.
Yeah.
But you can give your agent a bit of identity and access. It's a US number here. I should go at another UK number, but let's go with this one. Also, you can give this assistant, you can give it an email address, you can give it like a human assistant, proper identity. But let's just go with the SMS for now. And then in the next step, you just go manual, meaning you can ask your customer, potential customer, to give you some of their customer information, or just add it to their CRM. So you can add them to this AI assistant, so it goes and talk to them. But I know it might sound a bit old what this assistant is gonna say, on behalf of me and stuff. We go through all that as well.
No,
so
it doesn't sound off.
I'll show you how you have, like, AI is just doing the heavy lifting, but you have kind of full control. So the first message, it can be, you decide what it be. The AI gives you suggestions, but you're using a different.
So yeah, okay, I get you.
Yeah. So you can just say, hi, thanks for being a valued customer. Just wanted to check in.
This could be good for like referrals, getting referrals from friends.
Yes, so we have an assistant for that as well separately, but you can do it also here. But why they are different? The other assistant, it checks the reviews. If they leave you a positive review, then it goes and asks for referral. Because it doesn't make sense to go to somebody who's not happy.
Yeah, true.
Ask for referral. You can, but yeah, I wouldn't give it a try. But I just wanted to check in and say hello. Like, is everything all right? Is everything going well?
Yeah.
Just something like this, a bit of rapport, for example.
Yeah,
and then we can put an offer message saying, if you are in need of mortgage at any point, we have some great rates.
Yeah, I get you.
Then love to share exclusively with our customers, with our valued customers. I'm just gonna say no to that if you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, so if they say, yes, by the way, I don't know, but I know somebody who wants to do it and stuff. And then, as a financial advisor, you have things, you're like, okay, we don't want to properties less than 100,000.
Yeah.
So if they say yes to that one, if they say no, it remembers it and like goes back to them. Or if they ask again, like in 3 months, they need mortgage and they message, it remembers them. It's their conversation is within the CRM. I'm going to show it to you. So this AI has the track record of everything that has been communicated with this user.
Yeah.
So, but here, let's say, yeah. So are you, for example, is the property worth? What is the property worth? What is the property worth? For example, and you can add a satisfactory answer. It must be at least 100K.
Yeah,
right? 100K. So yeah, you can add multiple qualifying question, and what that does, it just, if they show positive intent that, yeah, look, I'm interested, I want a mortgage, what are the things, it qualifies them for you. Because if the property is less than 100, maybe you don't want to work with them. It politely says, sorry, based on like these numbers, we can't help, but we keep you on file. So you can just add as many qualifying questions as you want. So in the past life, when we did the lead gen together, what we did was, is your pension pot at least 50K.
Yeah, that was it, was it? 50K.
Yeah. So if they would say no, you know, we would just if they would say yes, it's less than that, then we would say, oh, sorry, you know, based on this, we can't help you, but we can get free advice at this and that.
Yeah.
And also we would ask them if they're NHS or these. And
Yeah,
so,
that was it, wasn't it?
yeah. And if they were, we would again, yeah, politely just disqualify them. This is exactly the same thing.
Yeah, nice.
So here also within the system you have a calendar system which you can like create multiple calendars here. But if you have your own calendar system, you can also put the link here. This is just of course using our thing, so then AI has overview of everything that the user does. But then that's it. Just a little overview. You can try it as well, and then you can just launch this. It's done. So it took me maybe 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
Got well explained. But now you have an agent that if you go and add like a list here, and then you can just click on, for example, the list, choose the list, and then add them to that.
Oh, I see.
The one that was created. So the AI starts doing the communication for you. The AI qualifies them. The AI book them into your customer calendar. And each time that happens, you can charge them for the lead or for the appointment that you generate.
Yeah, okay.
And also, because they have access also to this account, they can see all the communication here that AI had with them. So this is one that AI I just tested it and it booked me. And all the communication, all the touch point and appointment booked, it got canceled, it got changed, and also a lead score based on the answers they give, how hot this lead is. So in the dashboard, it shows, look, call this 5 first because they are above 8. The lead score is above 8. You know, they're hot, they are interested, they want the service now.
Yeah.
And so it creates a little bit of description about that user, which keeps updating based on the activities they do. And also later down the line, if you just want to see, oh, I don't know, what did I tell this customer, you can just click this one and AI generates an overview of this contact so far.
Yeah.
So if they were supposed to send you documents and blah, blah, you can see all this here if they have or they haven't.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah, so
you can directly in the corner as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can message them exactly, because again, AI has access to all the communication. It can generate those messages for you. Just say what you want to tell them, and then it generates all that for you. But another cool thing here is in the labs. Here, you have full control over all the AI agents' communications. If they, you see all the conversations that they have, you can come and give a thumb up, thumb down, no, you know, I didn't like how you say it. And each time you edit something, AI will just learn, oh, this is not how you want me to speak. So it just gets better and better and better and better and better based on your. And then to this, like Ali, one of my AI agents, I really like the conversation. I'm like, yeah, thumb up. So it knows, she knows next time this is the type of conversation I want her to have.
Nice. So how would it, yeah, go on. I was going to say back to the booking agent or because if I remember last time it was the quizzes were quite effective, weren't they? Was it?
Quizzes was really effective, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do exactly that. How to now create a campaign.
Yeah.
Let's say the customer, we're just talking about this low-hanging fruits that you can offer a service because it doesn't cost you, just cost of SMS that you can talk to them, or if it's WhatsApp, there's no cost, or email, there's no cost to it at all.
Yeah.
But it's a very easy entry to get a customer. Tell them, look, I don't want your money now until I get you leads or appointments that they show up.
Yeah. I hear you.
You know, and then the fulfillment of this takes 5-6 minutes, and then you add their list here, and then the AI will do the heavy lifting. And anytime a lead is generated, boom, you get paid.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
So,
and then you also build trust in people that are like, okay, this guy is not just words, because in the agency space there is a lot of promises, false promises, and no results, and this completely differentiates you. But now that you gain their trust with this one, And there is another way as well, which is kind of similar. I'm not going to go through it, but the database reactivation, because let's say the past lead gen or their team generated 100 leads for them, but 20 of them converted. You can create another assistant to go back to those leads and kind of generate another stream of income. Just tell them, because sometimes it's just not the right time for them. And when you go and ask again, they respond, and sometimes maybe they're not the right channel, because a lot of businesses, they call these leads, and they call them,
as in
you call them. For example, in financial advising, especially, you call them, and you call them when you work, but also they also work at that time. So most of the times the calls go nowhere. But when you text them, or this assistant, the AI agent, text them, they might be, in their time they can respond, and AI is 24/7 there for them to respond back and engage and stuff. And you're not hiding it by there. If somebody else say, "Are you an AI?" It's going to say, "Yes, I'm an AI assistant," but I'll just try to qualify, just make sure I put you in touch with the right advisor. That's it. So we don't hide this at all. But once you have this one now, let's say you want to create a campaign for them. You're telling them that, look, now I can run ads for you, I can run your social media, and all you need to pay me is just $497 per month, and then on top of that, £10 a day on adverts, and with less than 1,000, I can bring the lead gen in-house for you. And then in financial advising space, if one of those leads convert, they get more than
more than
$1,000. More than $1,000. So it's kind of a no-brainer if you can just frame it that way. But to create a campaign like that, a lead generation, what I'm gonna do, Nick, I'm gonna head back to your account. Why? Because you know what? Let's just put what was your landing page? It's gonna use my images, and it's gonna use all that, but you get the idea. It's a demo account at the end of the day, right?
I get that.
So I'm gonna refresh. Now it's gonna create this based on your website, based on your business, not based off mine. So when you put the website and you refresh inside, it doesn't just read the website, it reads all your social media posts. You don't have any yet, but it goes read your reviews to just give you a very good overview of what in the world happening here. If you could put a financial advisor website here, would be maybe a bit better, but you'll get the idea how it creates a campaign for you, how it can create for them.
I get you.
Because again, it's going across the web. It usually takes like anything between 40 to 70 seconds, depending on how much brand mention you have.
It's fine.
Does it make sense so far?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're a financial advisor, you're on both sides. Does it make sense if I come, for example, to you guys do mortgage as well? I can generate leads from the customers that you already have for mortgage. You don't need to pay me anything until I book the appointment.
I think that's where that would be useful. It would be for those advisors that those advice firms with those kind of cold lead, or the mortgages more on that side, because a lot of the financial advice, you need to stay in touch with people every year. So kind of more the database reactivation would be more relevant, I guess, than the
I think so, the database reactivation. I mean, it worked that end as well for one of the customers that we worked at the time, which I can't mention the name. But we've got to wait. Usually we don't recommend refreshing insights at all, because it completely resets the AI.
That makes sense.
If you have a trained AI, you don't want to do that, because the AI is just learning and learning and learning.
Here we go.
So here we go, AI lead generation specifically for financial advisors. And let's say you're happy with this. We're happy with this one. And now we want to create a campaign to find customers for us. And also when customers come, we want to create campaigns for them. And this is how. So you want to generate financial advisors needs in UK. You can build as specific as you want, or just Midlands or South London. And now AI knows your business well, and now it is starting to learn what you want from this campaign. So you don't need to type anything. It already knows enough to give you suggestions. The target audience is financial advisors in the UK. Yes, the outcome is what you want them to achieve if they use you. Improve lead generation, reduce agency costs, increase AUM. Again, like all this. So these information are very important in order to create like spot on content and spot on messaging and everything for this very particular like audience that we are targeting. If that doesn't make sense to you as in marketing, don't worry, these are the steps that successful marketing campaigns need. They need to know target audience, they need to know messaging that resonates with that target audience. The great thing is now AI is doing all that heavy lifting in the background. So our target avatar is John Doe, male. Doesn't really matter any of these, but general. John struggles with high cost of using external agencies for lead generation. He finds the process inefficient and also feels he has little control over the quality of the leads.
Yeah, that sounds
good about this. Yeah. And we didn't change the business name, so it still says SWAI.Ai, but let's go with it.
Yeah.
On the demo account. And then by using SWAI.Ai, can save agency costs, blah, blah. Again, you know your customer, potential customer better, so you can add as much as you want, but to me, it's 99% or even 100% there. So you're like, yeah, that's exactly my customer avatar. That's exactly their problem, their concerns, and why we are a better solution for them.
Yeah.
So now it goes, this is really where the magic happens. It goes, it now understands, it knows your business already. It understands what you want to achieve with this campaign. So it goes find in our database the successful campaigns in that space with similar goals. And then it comes and suggests the strategy for you. I'm sure one of them is going to be quiz, because quizzes work really well in that space.
Yeah, quiz.
There we go. This and that financial advisor landing page campaign, social media campaign, and it gives you an estimated ROI. You can go with any of these. You can just read more about everything, but let's just go with this.
Yeah, it's a quiz. It's gonna be
right. So build this campaign, and now it's gonna go build the entire funnel for you. I mean, this traditionally would take us 5-6 weeks, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but now it's all done. So there is a quiz magnet. What that means is power advisor growth. Let's just go with it again. Of course, you can create a separate concept, but it knows the campaign, it knows your audience. It knows what might interest them and stuff. Oh, why did I press done again? So here, create the questions already. Are you currently using traditional methods of lead generation? And these questions will get them think while they're answering with you. Like to have a greater control is like, yeah, definitely would like to. So these questions are an opportunity for you to build a bit of, to create a bit of awareness.
Nice.
And then lead form is great. Is like what questions you want to ask before they can take the quiz. So I'm going to ask also, are you financial advisor? just to make sure that you know
Yeah.
they are that financial advisor or not. Sorry. And then what type of report, like after they finish the quiz, what do you want to show them? I say we want to show them an AI generated report.
Yeah.
Or you can just send them a message that, yeah, thanks for taking this quiz, I'll get back to you. But AI generated report is usually great. You can give instruction, but again, it knows your business and it knows campaigns so well that it creates an instruction like this. And then what is amazing, it now also it creates a landing page for the quiz for you.
Nice. And how will they find the quiz? Is it on, we email them, or?
Very, very good question. So when I go back to funnel, you see quiz was in the middle.
Yeah.
And then there was email on the left. The very first thing is the traffic sources. We call traffic sources. The middle one, we call it activation.
Yeah.
And the last one, conversion. What they all mean is you have an activation, which is quiz for this campaign. And the left side feeds traffic to this one.
Yeah, I see.
So for this campaign, it was email, but I'll show you now how you can also create social media and also how to create like ads that bring more people to
because that'll be, obviously this will work for me emailing people, but then my clients or the clients of the agency, they'd obviously, you can't do direct email outreach, so as we know from the
correct, exactly. So for them, you just do social media posting and multi-channel
yeah, nice
sort of thing. Yeah. So find your perfect lead generation strategy. Again, the images we don't mind because it's a demo account, is all over the place, but you can just always
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, move these images. Sorry. So there we go. Again, the landing page is, I think, right spot on. Start your lead generation quiz. If you want to change anything, you can, but there's enough call to action. There is enough everything here, and I will just go with this. And that's your quiz done.
Nice.
So that's your quiz done. It's just an overview of everything that we saw. Yeah, great. You can connect your landing page to your domain and stuff as a subdomain or how you like it. But for the purpose of this one, we're just gonna go with it, right? And so we can even try the quiz.
And then if I was, again, just on that, if I was reaching out to people on LinkedIn, for instance, as well as email, I can just provide the link, this link.
Exactly. You can provide this link, or you can change the link, or you can connect your own domain to this one, subdomain.
Yeah.
So if you take the quiz here, are you a financial advisor? Yes.
Oh, yeah, I see.
And then here I start the quiz. Let's find your AI power advisor growth. Are you traditional methods? Are you currently using? Yes. And then based on these answers, we said it was all just yes and no answers for easy clicks. But of course, you can use other. But we asked to create a report for them as well.
Yeah.
And then see this, like we call it quiz magnet. It just does a great job in like, because the report is usually where they read and they're like, oh, I need this service. And great thing about this is why all this is happening, generating the report. If I go back to Canvas, at the back of that, we have an AI agent that when they are interested, they want to book something. As you see, there was qualifying questions and stuff. You can just get in touch with them right away, qualify them, and then book them. There's a lot of usually landing pages or websites when somebody fills out a form, especially in financial advice space. Sometimes you don't see it until weeks, sometimes it's next day, sometimes, but there is always a time gap until you get back to the needs. And in that time, sometimes they check 5 advisors at the same time, and the first one gets back to them, usually wins the business.
Yeah.
So the speed there, I call it speed to lead, is super important as well. Yeah, the quiz complete. Traditional you rely on traditional lead gen, are open to, you haven't, blah, blah. There is a bit more like explanation about what they did. Also, they can either download it, or this call to action, we could set it to be like get in touch with the like lead generation expert, and then when they click on that, I'll show you how you could connect your AI agent to that. So as soon as they click, there is form opens, and then they fill out name, address, not address, name, email, and phone. And as soon as they submit it, triggers this conversational AI to talk to them. So you can create a booking assistant, and so say, thanks for taking the quiz, and it has access to the quiz they've taken. So thanks for taking the quiz. Can I ask you a few questions to put you in touch with the right advisor, and so on. Qualifies them. Also, as you said, email works for us, but if you want to run other source of traffic like ads, or if you want to run, for example, social media, we can as well.
Yeah.
So how that works is, my unmute. Yeah, staging. We can sort this. I should remove this one from the video. Let's go back to the.
It's all good though. Yeah, you integrate the socials and stuff.
Yeah, I'll show you how that works. Sorry, I'm just checking.
All right.
All right. So for this one, what I'm gonna do, I'll show you a campaign that, like the social media, for example, here. It's like then you can decide how many posts per week for this very particular campaign, because you might run 10 campaigns, one for financial advisors, one for mortgage advisors, one for this and that. So you connect the related social medias, and then also in your media library that I showed you earlier, you can create a specific folder just for this and add specific images to that. So AI will only use those images to create creatives for you, which is great, because we had problems before in AI just generating pictures that users didn't really like, even though we thought it's good, but users didn't. But now users have full control over what type of image it can generate.
Yeah.
Show you how that works as well. It's not just the type. Also, we have an image inspector here. Let's say for the social media, you can say what type of content I like. If you find a LinkedIn post that you like, you can just drop it here as an example.
Nice.
If you like the type of image you like, always include my logo and brand colors, for example. And these guidelines, there's 2 AIs working on this, one that generates this image and one that inspects this image. And if the image is not within the criteria or the guidelines, you send it back to generator, ask it to do it again until it's happy. So the outcome is usually fantastic since we've done that change. But going back to that campaign, yeah, I can just do where. Yeah.
And then how do people find it? If we've got no followers, for instance, is that through the ad launchers and stuff?
So initially, yeah. So initially, the hashtags and stuff, they help you, and it's very good at generating hashtags as well. Knowing it's in findability, we usually create suggested hashtags, suggested keywords, and gap keywords, and this is something that gets updated also regularly, and it's not, again, we are not relying on ChatGPT to do it. use other sources to make sure we find the very accurate, like hashtags and keywords and stuff. So everything that is created is backed by something in labs that, you know, is, you see, these are the suggested keywords. These are the like YouTube hashtags. These are Instagram hashtags that are performing well in that space. And it's clever enough to use these ones for the platforms that we choose here. For example, if here I choose, like, if here I choose LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook, it just goes and use those very particular hashtags for this very particular landing page. And then it generates the post, and also it scheduled them for me initially, and then based on how how and when users engage, based on those, it just learns, okay, this time of the day is the best time to, you know, post, and then it just gets better and better. And it does it on weekly basis because things change, you know, and then a lot of solutions, they generate you social media like for 6 months, but in 6 months many things might change, you know, you want to stay on. So that is that. And going back to your campaign, if I want to run ads, as I said initially, so I can do Facebook ads. Initially worked really great for us, but you can run ads on Google or other things as well. So all you need to do is just decide the budget, the traffic. The goal is already based on your activation. AI decides. Target audience, AI decides. It already knows financial advisors and stuff. This is where advertising gets complicated, target audience and stuff, but AI does all that. And then the ad copy is already there, unlike your potential. Discover how AI can revolutionize your lead generation strategy and boost your AUM. Things like that. And here you can, you decide the call to action. Also, the creative is also created for you. It can be videos, it can be
image, carousel,
image, anything. It's just like this. Also, it is quite cool. I'll show you how you can generate images and videos, because AI does an amazing job on that, and you have everything included in this one, so you don't have to leave this platform. Not leaving it is good, because then you don't have to pay other subscription. But another good thing is you don't need to explain to AI what you want, like from the get-go, from zero again. It knows your business already. You just say the purpose of this, and then it generates everything else. Quite cool. But now that is my ad. I don't want to publish it because it's really republish it now on the platforms that I choose. But this is how you run ads. I could at Google, LinkedIn, and Bing as well. We have at the moment.
And so, if it was a financial advisor, or, you know, a financial advice firm, that's where they're spending the £10 a day in the ad spend, or
yes, exactly. It directly connects to their Facebook, so we don't charge them for £10 ad spend here. It's just directly, like,
and it links them to the quiz magnet, for instance.
Exactly, just links them, like the ads will just redirect them to this quiz. Can't take this quiz and stuff, you know. You can just add that bit if you want, delete it if you don't want. But the purpose of the ad was traffic, to bring that traffic, you know, to the landing page. We just send like that landing page as the final URL to Facebook or any platform that you choose. And then email, again, for financial advisors might not work, but for you to get the financial advisor, it's just like this. It does the prospecting for you. Again, it does the hard work, but it gives you the controls. You know, like, you give it, just send from 8 to 1, because that time they check their emails, like, you know it. And based on this time, for example, this is great because AI has, you just say 400, gives you a blue line, means it's not green, it's not red, it's blue. That shows that your emails, based on the numbers you put, will still land in the inbox. If you put too much, maybe it won't. So AI will take care of the technical side of the email marketing as well. And let's say you don't have a list, but you want a list of advisors. It already knows who you are after.
Ah, nice. That's good.
Financial advisors. I'll just put 3 just for the purpose of this video. There we go. So there are 3 financial advisors here.
Nice.
Get email, and you can even check if they are really, if this website really exists or this person really exists. If we go to, let's say, this quiz result. Yeah, they are a real financial advisor firm, aren't they?
Nice.
So you got their email. It automatically verifies them, but I just say import all.
Yeah.
And then Rob Williams is one of their financial advisor there. And boom, that's your prospecting also sorted. You have the list, call it financial advisors, 2 contacts, boom. So now you have the list, you already have an email system integrated to the to this platform. Also, you don't, because you're a new business as well, when you get your domain, you don't have to create a new, you don't have to go buy emails from Gmail or Outlook. You can have it within this system, and all the conversations come. I'll show you where, so you can have it. So there you go. It doesn't just find the email, it also writes you the emails as well. Are you a financial advisor looking to grow your AUM and client base? Our powered lead generation solution, blah, blah. Ready to revolutionize. We should have chosen the customer avatar location, UK.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, and again, it says SWAI because in the branding, we are SWAI, still we don't have the business name. But discover how, then it connects it to the activation. And here you can decide, like, for example, it says wait 2 days, but you can say no, let's do it, wait 2 minutes. Like you send this one, 2 minutes later, send email 2, but we don't advise it. We just go with what AI suggests. Or the first email can be immediately. We don't have to wait 2 days. You want to add more email, it suggested the sequence of 4, but if you want to add, you can add more emails.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like this email is also here, but we don't want this email, do we? And then I'm not gonna press launch because it's really gonna send it to those 2 bits. But there you go. That's your email outreach also sorted. Like some agencies charge, I've seen like 3,000 to 5,000 just to run your email marketing.
Yeah. That's really good. Nice.
For you, so you have now basically for a customer. This is for you, but for a customer, you can run exactly the same thing. You can run email, okay, not email campaign in financial space, but you can run ads and manage their social media, manage the leads that they copy via the CRM, manage the conversation, manage like the kind of the lead dashboard. So yeah, like every morning, literally what they need to do is just they come and see all the leads. They see their score.
How would they get in? Would they get their own, I guess, license, or not license, but how would, if they wanted to go in?
So for each customer that you bring on board, we give them a specific SWAI account, which is under your organization. Your account as an agency is the organization account. And all your customers, they will have a brand under that organization. So you have a separate dashboard to see who is your customer and who is not, and things like that. And then, so for them, it only works if they have their own URL here. You can't have your URL.
Not necessarily now, but could we have a look at one of those, like what their dashboard would be?
Yeah, definitely. I'll just send you a link on the dashboard as well, because when you subscribe as an agency, then you have access to that dashboard. It's a very simple dashboard. It's just your organization name, something like this, with a list of all the brands under you.
Cool.
That will add another 10 minutes to this call if you want to go through that one. But I'll just send you the link for the agencies and subscription side of things. And then that is really it. So they have once they have their brand, they can have access to dashboard. They can see their campaigns that you're running. They can see how they are performing, very transparent, but they are still very reliant on you in terms of running those campaigns, especially here, because when you create ads or when you create social media posts and stuff, it's you that telling AI what sort of image you should generate, what sort of content you should generate. So they are heavily reliant on you as well as the
What was the DBR? Just going back, what was the DBR thing?
So the database reactivation is AI agents, is the database reactivation. So it's like, it's just training those really, or give them instruction. For example, this booking conversation, I'll say, just be as rude as you can, use bad words, things like that. It's just going to use that one. You can give them guideline. If you don't put anything, it just goes as standard, and then you can just train them in the engagement. But if you have very hard guidelines on how it should say, what it shouldn't say, what words it shouldn't use. For example, you say, don't use the word advice at all. You can give them guidelines. So this is where really the role of agency is very on top of, like, of course, the strategy and stuff. This part is super important. So just like you can build them on top of the subscription that you're charging them for this. So
cool.
But so the reality is, like, if you want to run lead gen campaign for even one customer, like, it takes 3-4 hours a day at least, and then 4 to 6 weeks at least, again, to create all those landing pages, quizzes, ads, and stuff. And then for the optimization, you have to spend like 2-3 hours a day. But this one, you don't really and it optimizes it for you as well. This part I shouldn't forget, because I think it's super important. Like when you run ads, social media, email, landing page, because it has access to the whole customer journey, it comes with suggestions every day or in real time, really, that, the email open rate is not is below average. Let's just change the subject. These are my 3 suggestions.
Nice.
So now what it's doing, like, instead of me going to read all these things to analyze, to see all number of impressions, what should I do? It just comes and gives you loads of suggestions here. And once you are happy with this, once you apply some of the suggestions and it's working great, you can just put it on auto apply.
And it has it all.
You don't initially turn it on. It's just you have to go with some of the suggestions and implement them, and then it's just, you see, the time of you can ensure the quiz content is engaging and relevant, because the time is below you went through the quiz very quickly, for example, the landing page of it. It just make sure it doesn't give you a very specific, go change this and that, because it doesn't have enough data yet. But
that makes sense.
Lack of impressions. You see, the quiz marketing is the Dubai property one that I ran, for example. It says just 23 impressions.
More traffic. Cool.
Why pay that on social media, things like that. So, of course, still, this information it uses to give you, it analyzes, to give you suggestion, but you always have access to the details as well as an agency if you want to.
Look at everything there.
It's like, look, we just run this one. Actually, a good campaign that was. Besides the bounce,
for bouncing back from emails and stuff.
Bounce is not a good thing with emails, but we're just testing this one to see how it's working with the list and all that. But bounce is your emails. If you get too many bounce, your emails will start to go into a spam or complaints. If you get too many of those.
That makes sense.
But it's a campaign that we had to try it. We have to test it for the users before we
What's
give it
the
to
complaint? Is that is that when someone reports it as spam or something?
When somebody has spam it and stuff, it's a complaint. Categorize it as a complaint. But again, beside this technical part that again we had to test it and stuff, it had really good response.
Oh, yeah.
The open rate about 40% it was, and then just great. And then reply rate is unheard of.
Yeah. It's really good. Well, we'll yeah, it looks class. It looks really good. We'll have to go through the next demo we should do would be one for effectively would be like me setting up a or like I was demoing it or we were demoing it to a financial advisor who might want to use it.
Yes, exactly.
Before that, we'd have to set it up properly for my thing, wouldn't we? So, or for the agent.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah, 100%. But the reality is, on that demo, we don't show much of the platform because it's not the platform. We just confuse them. When you show things, it might raise questions that is very unnecessary. They're like, no, you want leads, we get you leads, but we give you a dashboard to check it every day. You know.
So that's it, isn't it? We give them the dashboard or
exactly
demo the dashboard, effectively, like sales deck and then the dashboard.
Exactly. We're like, look, we just fill this out for you. If you want to see what we are doing, of course you can come look at the campaign, see how they are running, how much you're spending, this and that, you know. It's all here transparent, but the reality is what you get is a dashboard that and of course the CRM.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. No, really good. Really good. Okay, sweet. I might have to have a play around with it then at some point.
Yeah, go. And you have an account now. Don't forget to change the password because.
Yeah, true. Actually, you need to send me that account or send me the password.
That was Nick at Drink Freddy.
Yeah, and then the password was.
Did I send that password to you? I hope
no, you copied and pasted it, but I didn't. Maybe you did on WhatsApp actually.
Okay.
I think it was I think it was account. Would it have had an O at the end? ONT.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. OUNT.
OUNT, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
0 UNT, yeah.
Sweet. Perfect. All right, nice. Well, yeah, very good demo, I think. We can do more.
I hope I didn't confuse you. I hope you got the
no,
what do you think of it? Did you are you like excited for it after this?
Yeah. It is. It's definitely, it's very exciting. And I think once I know exactly what they will get out of it and what they'll see as well, and then I see the full picture, so I know where we are here with how it kind of generates things and all that sort of stuff. I think once I know what they'll see and how we can, and then I can understand how we kind of portray that to them, I'm going to be ready to go. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So
fantastic. Yeah, I've got some sales deck that we can also share. Like, you don't necessarily show them this. You show them.
It's just how to articulate it to them and practice.
Exactly. Just show them where they are now, where they want to be, and the bridge is our solution. That is like, it's in-house. You have full control. We just help you run things.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you have a trained AI that just gets better and better. It's not that we are like doing same thing every month. It's just getting better and better.
And it's ultimately, what are we giving them? Leads, like just pension. Yeah, we're just giving them leads and an ability to view it themselves. So yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
really good. Cool. Okay. I might have a play. What I'll do next steps, I'll have a play around with it. And then if there's any questions or something, but I think it might be worth us getting another call, keep momentum going, so we get booked in maybe for next week again.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
If that works for you all. But yeah, I'll have a play around with it on, next few days, to be honest, probably over. I've got my birthday celebrations on Friday, which should be good.
Yeah, happy birthday. Okay, I didn't know that.
Thank you. Well, my birthday is actually the 21st, but we're doing like an end of football season competition, like get together. But we're going for a curry. So